All right, so you've been watching all my videos about Fayetteville, North Carolina, and you may think you know everything there is to know about Fayetteville, but today I'm gonna give you 10 things you need to know, especially if you're moving to the area. Now, for those users that are research about this city, you're going to particularly love this video because it's one of the most affordable cities to live in right now, in my opinion. Now, I've lived in Fayetteville for over 35 years. I'm a retired Fayetteville police officer with 20 years of service for the state of North Carolina, and I'm also a real estate agent. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing in Fayetteville surrounding areas, please reach out to the team and me. We would love to help you. Call me, text me, email me. I will love to chat with you. Now let's get into the video. So first thing I'm gonna talk about is going to be the cost living in Fayetteville. Now I'm going to go back 4 to 5 years to 2020. Now a median price home in 2020 was around 130 to 140,000. That has now increased to 220 to 230,000. Now I'm going to compare Fayetteville, North Carolina to other cities in North Carolina, starting off with Chapel Hill, which is the most expensive city to live in North Carolina. To live in Chapel Hill, it's going to cost you 8.6% higher cost living wise compared to Fayetteville. And home prices in Chapel Hill are 69% higher than Fayetteville. If you're looking to move to the mountains, Asheville, the cost living there is 7.2% higher than Fayetteville, and buying a house there is going to cost you 44% more. Now, if you're looking to move to the beach, Wilmington, the cost living there is 2.3% higher than Fayetteville, not too bad, and the housing there is 8.6% higher. And the next city to compare to is going to be Charlotte. A lot of people are moving to Charlotte and Raleigh. If I'll compare it to Charlotte, it's 4% higher in Charlotte than is in Fayetteville if you're cost living wise. And if you're looking to buy a house, it's 25% higher in Charlotte than in Fayetteville. Now, if you're moving out of state and you're looking to move from San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, things like that, compared to Fayetteville, this is what I found out. So if you have a salary of $121,000 in New York City, the salary here changed. If you're moving to Fayetteville, would be only $50,000. So basically what I'm trying to say is this: salary of $121, you only need $50,000 to live here in Fayetteville compared to $121. If you're looking to move here from Los Angeles and you have a salary of $80,000, you only need $50,000 to live in Fayetteville. Now, it really depends on you as a person. To me, I'm a city kid at heart, so I like the big cities. Next, I'll talk about going to be gas, utilities, and food costs. Now, the gas price right now at this time of this video is between $2.90 a gallon to $3 a gallon. Your electricity bill, you're probably looking between an average of $150 to $200 a month, and that's around $1,800 a year, compared to the national average, which is $2,600 a year for electricity bill. Water bill here is around $60 to $80 a month, and you know that's just me and my wife in this house, and the house is about 2,000 square feet, so it could vary from, of course, house to house and how big your family is. Next thing I talk about is going to be your grocery bill. Now, in Fayetteville, North Carolina, we're at 94% compared to the state being 96.5, so we are a little lower than the state average, and national average we're 6% lower, which is great. This is according to livingcost.org if you want to check out that website. So if you are a single person, you are looking to spend around $512 roughly a month for a single person. If you're a family of 4, you're looking at spending around $1,300 a month. Definitely check out my cost living video. It's right up there in the corner, so check that out if you'd like more information about just the cost of living in Fayetteville. Next thing I'm talking about is going to be job opportunities in Fayetteville. Now, we don't have a booming job market here. We don't have big tech jobs here like Raleigh and Charlotte. We don't have big corporate installations. So definitely, if you're a civilian, you're looking to get a job here in Fayetteville, look for something that's good. Now, we do have Cape Fear Valley Hospital. I went to glassdoor.com, and the starting pay for a nurse at Cape Fear Valley Hospital is between $32 to $42 an hour if you're looking to get a job as a nurse, Cape Fear Valley Hospital. And lately, I've seen a lot of people. So a possible starting wage for a physician at the VA hospital is between $200,000 to $300,000 a year. I'm going to switch screens real quickly to show you a website I go to called usajobs.org, and you can definitely go there and look for jobs that are hiring in Fayetteville, and I'm just going to hit the VA hospital, show you what they have real quickly. So if you're looking for jobs at the VA hospital, here are some jobs that they are offering right now, and you can definitely go to this website, usajobs.gov, and type in any job that the military is hiring for civilians. Psychiatrist, physicians, 200,000, nurse practitioner, 116, and it goes on and on. And as you can see, you could, and I'll leave this link below, in the description below and in the screen in front of you, so you can check out that website. It's usajob.gov. And another thing I've seen lately since COVID has occurred, or the pandemic, there's definitely a lot of remote jobs are opening up. And finally, if you've been paying attention, Amazon has finally started the hiring process for the big plan that's been here. Their starting pay is going to be around $17 an hour. That comes with medical benefits, dental, and vision. So definitely, if you're looking to get a job on Amazon, and depending on when you watch this video, that might be a good opportunity for you. Next thing I talk about is going to be the weather. And definitely check out my video right up there in the corner where I just talk all about the weather. We don't get a lot of snow here. I think the last time it's really snowed. I'm talking like at least 3-4 inches of snow. A couple years ago, I think we got like half inch. We mainly get sleet and frozen ice or black ice, so that's usually our biggest problem, but not a lot of snow. So if you come from up north and you're wondering, oh god, I can drive in this kind of weather, well then power to you. Definitely do what you can handle. Now spring and fall are part of my favorite times. Definitely spring, obviously everything's blooming and it's not too hot. It's usually around, same with the fall, it's 75-80 degrees. And definitely check out the fall foliage if you get a chance to do that. It's the best time to go to the mountains and check out the fall foliage. Now, probably heard about it, and if you haven't, I'm going to go ahead and address it. The humidity is pretty bad here. About it from around mid-June, be prepared for the humidity. And if you're going to be moving here and you want to head to the beach from Fayetteville, it's about an hour-and-a-half drive to Wilmington. 2-hour drive to Myrtle Beach, which is in South Carolina. A lot of people like going there. I do myself also. Just more of a touristy beach. Really depends on you. Definitely, like I said earlier, head to the mountains during the fall foliage if you can. If not, definitely, we're only maybe 3 or 4 hours away from Asheville. And we also, locally, we've got the Cafer River Trail. It's 7 miles one way, so be careful with that. We've also got the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, minor league association, like I mentioned earlier. Definitely check out our games. Typically start around March and around September, October. We've got 74 parks in Fayetteville, so definitely check out all the parks, as many as you can. Also, if you want a video just about things to do in Fayetteville, it's up there in the corner. Check out that video also. Also, by the way, we just released a free guide relocating to North Carolina. So definitely, if you want that guide, go to the description below on the screen in front of you. Definitely go to that link and click on that and get your free guide. It's all about test moving to Fayetteville and North Carolina in general. The other things to talk about is going to be education. Now, as a real estate agent, I am not allowed to go in much detail or give my opinion about the school system due to the Fair Housing Act. I can't say things like, hey, attend this school because it's the best school, or don't go to that school because it's the worst school. But what I can do is provide data for you. So definitely check out a website called ncreportcards.org. In the description below, check out that website. It's provided by the state of North Carolina, and it gives you every school in North Carolina. So if you're not even moving to Fayetteville, good website to check out. And also check out the private schools here. I don't know the cost of those. Each one's going to be different. And we got a lot of charter schools that a lot of folks like around here. Check out my video right here where I talk about the school system. So check that out. It's up there in the corner. Next thing to talk about is going to be shopping and dining in Fayetteville. And we don't have a lot of things here. We've got Cross Creek Mall. It's been there since the 80s, I think mid-70s almost. They've got some nice shops downtown. We don't have a big downtown area, but if you're definitely looking just to kind of walk around downtown, nice shops, restaurants downtown, things like that. So definitely check that out. And Restaurant Rise, where we definitely have a lot of that. I won't give you the franchise ones. I'll give you more of the mom and pop places that I like going to. We got Chris's Steakhouse. They've been there for 40 years on Rayford Road. We got 2 Samuels. They just had it renovated a couple years ago. Looks great out there. Some places downtown I like going to. One is going to be Antonella's, and another one is going to be Piera. Definitely check them out. Go bar hopping if you can, if that's what you like to do. Just about a month ago, at the time of this video, we've also got Book Festival. Is just different types of foods and cultures that you can definitely take a look at. We've also got our Christmas parade or 4th of July parade, things like that. Compared to where you're coming from, you may or may not like that. So, that's up to you. Now, next thing to talk about is going to be transportation. Now, you're going to need a car in Fayetteville. At least that's my opinion. 65% rural, 40%, 35% urban. So you're going to need a car here. Unless you're going to Uber and lift everything or ride your bike, or skateboard, then of course you can do that. You just can't get from here to there from walking unless you're just going to walk a lot. And if that's what you're looking at doing, go ahead. Our public transportation, we do have bus system here. I don't know the hours that runs. Definitely check out their website. I'll provide it for you in the description below, but I don't know their bus route. And from what I'm talking to a lot of people, they only stop like every hour or so. So, you know, that's one thing that's not there. You can definitely bike everything else, but I would definitely recommend getting a car if you're moving here. Next I'm talking about is going to be crime and health care. Now, I was a Fayetteville police officer for 20 years, and you probably heard it, and you've probably seen all over the line. The crime rate is rampant here. And now, as a real estate agent, I cannot talk about the crime again due to the Fair Housing Act, but I can give you some data again. You can go to a website called Neighborhood Scouts. It'll give you all the information you want to know about Fayetteville crime-wise. Me as a police officer, retired police officer, I lived there for 35 years. You know, I've seen it, but I can say out of my friends and family that I know, I can't think of one who's been a victim of a violent crime. You know, not saying it doesn't happen. Of course it does happen. But I can say out of my friends and family, never a victim of violent crime. Now, property crimes, yes. I was a victim of property crime myself. Someone broke my truck about 2 years ago. So, you know, crime is here, of course. Just be careful where you go and be smart about it. If you're out looking to buy dope or get into trouble, you're going to find it. That's not a problem. But if you're a outstanding citizen and you're just looking to move here and, you know, go about your business, I don't see it being a problem. Careful your surroundings, obviously. You're going to know the bad and good areas. Looking for getting to legal things, you should be fine. Now, one thing I love about living in Fayetteville is just the culture and the military presence we have here. Definitely thank you for what you do for those folks who help defend our country. Now, you know, I like living here. We're, like I said, a medium-sized city, not too big, not too small, close enough to a lot of things. The beach, hour and a half away, 2 hours, mountains, 4 hours away, 5 hours away. You know, if you're looking to head to a bigger city and check out some things for the day, Raleigh's only an hour and a half away. To Florida, jump on I-95, no problem. You could head up north to New York, as far as New York with I-95. So that's what I love about living in Fayetteville. We're just so centrally located as a state and as a city. So if you're looking to move to Fayetteville, I hope this video is very helpful for you and it gives you 10 things that you may or may not know about the area. Now, don't forget the free location guide that I have in the description below. Definitely check that out. The link will be down below in the description and in the comments. I'll pin it to the top for you. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Fayetteville surrounding areas, please reach out to the team and I. We would love to help you. I personally answer all emails, text messages, and phone calls, and we get them every day, and I love it. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please check this next video up here in the corner that YouTube recommends to you, and I will see you guys in the next video.